Why would you do that? We're in the Endgame now.
Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and Doctor Strange is right. We are in the Endgame. Well, not us as M.A.S.K fans, we've been there for a while, but with the Avengers Endgame coming out, I wanted to briefly pay homage to the Marvel Universe with their movies, to say what a tremendous job they've done. Not only bringing new life to characters that in comic form might have been, fading away a little bit, but if you keep reinventing and you keep driving forward, you're going to have a decent product. And lo and behold, 22 movies, I think, 22 movies, including Endgame, not including Howard the Duck. Yeah, we're there. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be the end of the line for my favorite, Captain America. I think we're going to see the end of Iron Man, probably Black Widow, and I kind of think Thor's story still isn't told yet. So I feel like he'll continue. But there might be other characters that pass away too, but I feel like those three, I feel like their arcs have been told. I know there's a Black Widow movie that's been announced, but it's a precursor to the whole Avengers saga. So that's how I feel. Take it for what it's worth. Hopefully I'm right. Maybe I'm not. But yeah, the end game happened for M.A.S.K. What was it? Was it I don't know. And it's been speculated before. We've talked about it in the past. What ended M.A.S.K? And I'm not talking about the IDW iteration that just came out. I'm talking about M.A.S.K from '85 to the late '80s that we knew. And we were all pretty young at that point. So the concepts of life cycles and lifespans of things didn't really, generate with us in our heads. If you think about maybe a loved one passing away at that point, it didn't hold the same gravity that it does today. For most cases, anyway. And so it didn't really stick. It didn't hold. So what was it for us as a community of fans that it ended? And again, I know that we're keeping it alive, and I've been doing it for a while, and we have a great community surrounding everybody here. But it did end at some point. Many people point to the racing series being the downfall, and it's definitely one of them. I can definitely attest to that. I don't have any proof. I haven't been able to talk to anybody in Kenner or Hasbro that owns it now, or DIC. But if you think about it, you had the racing series after a 65 episode run, last 10 episodes, and one of the DVD sets that came out, I think it might have been Madman Entertainment. They didn't even put it in the set. Did we not care about it? Were we so used to M.A.S.K being done one way? And 65 episodes was one season. That was commonplace for a lot of stuff in the 80s like that. You would have a longer set run, multiple episodes a week. But were we so accustomed to it that once the change happened, we didn't care? Did the ratings go from great? Here's, we're going from episode 1 to episode 65. Here's the plateau. We can't get any higher. And then, is that what happened? I don't know. But you have to wonder that. And I don't fault the actors. I don't fault the writers. I guess I would have to fault the showrunners for making the decision, or whoever made these decisions. If you worked on this and would love to talk to me about it, I would love to actually know the answer so I don't speculate. But that's all I can do is speculate. The racing series itself, the cartoon, 10 episodes, and the toy line. Well, we didn't have a full run of 65 episodes to promote the toys, and that's essentially what cartoons were back in the 80s. They were 30-minute long promotional ads. So, and a combination of us not caring about it being racing and not having the adventures of the M.A.S.K and Venom teams, instead of them driving around really doing nothing. Was that the ratings drop and us not buying the toys? Is that what it was? It could very well be. They did try the split second series as well, but it was not well received in the United States. When I found out about them, just about all the ones that I had received for my collection over the years, I had to get from United Kingdom, Germany, France, Singapore. I couldn't find anything, like nothing. And it just kind of makes you think, what happened with that drop off? So a lot of people do think the racing series was that, and I tend to be one of them. There could be other factors. It just could have been that they ran out of ideas and they kind of wrapped it up. It could have been, I don't know, disputes with how their toys were getting made, or maybe something with the animators that just kind of kept things from happening, or maybe shipping costs were getting too high to ship the toys. I mean, who knows? It could have been so many different things. But it just makes you think. It makes you think, like, if M.A.S.K was still going on and they had the success of something along the lines of a Transformer and a G.I. Joe, a Ninja Turtle, the Masters line, we wouldn't have an Endgame yet because, well, we still don't have a movie, but it'd be nice to think, like, oh, there'd be an Endgame to a certain part of that M.A.S.K. And for me, I do consider episode 65 into the racing series the Endgame for M.A.S.K. Now, whether you agree with me or not, I'm not looking to start an argument or anything, but I'm looking for your opinion, really, because it's always been something that I've thought about, but never really fully pondered until the excitement of Endgame and watching Captain America probably do something heroic to save the day, and hopefully he gets to kind of ride off into the sunset type thing. I don't want to see him die, so I'm hoping there's something time travel related that helps him get back to the past. Who knows? But let me know your thoughts. What do you think the end game was for M.A.S.K as we knew it? Your theories can kind of range however you want. I'm interested in anything, really, because my theories aren't absolute. So anything you might be thinking, or if you agree with me, let me know too, and let me know why you agree with me. But yeah, it's just interesting to think about it. And go out there and enjoy Avengers Endgame. I know you're going to, and I really hope that DC Comics catches up soon, because I'm much more of a DC fan. But I can't argue these Marvel movies are amazing. Maybe one day I'll get to say, hey, these M.A.S.K movies are amazing too. If you're listening to Paramount, we, the viewing class, are not getting any younger, and you've lost a lot of traction with this because of the fact that you haven't done anything yet. I just turned 37. I have gray hair. people watching this are probably doing the same. Maybe a little better, maybe a little worse. But you didn't have the longevity of Captain America, of Iron Man, of Thor, Batman, Superman. You don't have that. So think about that as in your next board meeting, and get to work. I'm available if you need me. I work for Scale, and yeah, so I'm kidding, but I know that. Well, if you actually want me, I'll do it. But you don't have that. That's something to think about. Makes me even sadder now thinking about it. I've never said it out loud or thought that. It's just getting more and more likely that the fans are going to have to do something themselves. We'll see about that. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, become a patron. If you want to, help support us as well, check out our Redbubble store. And I'll talk to you later.